Fuel prices are always on the rise, so it's just reasonable to go with cars that are fuel efficient. Even for the likes of hybrid SUVs, you still need to focus on those units that can give you the biggest savings on the gas pump. Hello everyone, this is Ted from CarlandTV. It's time to get in the front seat, as today, I am about to reveal to you the best hybrid SUVs in terms of fuel economy. Before I start, I would really appreciate it if you would push those buttons below, the subscribe button, the notification bell, all of them. I do not require you to do so, but you would make me smile and push me to give you more valuable car-related content on your screen. Now buckle up, and let's get back to the video. (2024) Honda CRV Hybrid. We can be good friends if the Honda CRV comes first in your mind every time the best compact SUV discussion is brought in. It has been in the segment for quite some time and has solidified itself as one of the best choices when it comes to practicality, efficiency, and refinement. But ever since its hybrid model was introduced, these inherent qualities of the Honda CRV got a huge bump. The 2024 model of the CRV gets a 204 horsepower gas-electric powertrain that doesn't only make the car accelerate fast, it also ensures that its drivers get more savings on gas the longer they own and maintain it. Of course, with the inclusion of a hybrid setup, it lost some of its cargo space. But we are not talking about a huge chunk, so that's no longer an issue here. It also tows up to 1,000 pounds, which proves that this compact SUV has some muscles under its hood. The most fuel-efficient version of the CRV Hybrid is its front-wheel drive models of the Sport and Sport L trim. Both of them get 43 miles per gallon in cities and 36 miles per gallon on highways, or with a combined rating of 40 miles per gallon, which is insane. But don't expect that you'll get the same low fuel consumption if you pick its Sport Touring Hybrid, as that one comes with an all-wheel drivetrain. Just pick those models that I've mentioned, and you'll worry less about how much you spend on your gas. On the road, the hybrid system guarantees a smooth and quiet driving experience. So, what more can you ask for from this affordable compact SUV? 2024 Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid. Not everything about the 2024 Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid is great. Well, it's reliable, given that it's a Toyota car, but it has a cramped rear row, and its cabin is made from not-so-impressive materials. Even its powertrain is noisy under hard acceleration, and the overall handling is not as engaging as what I expected from a car that is priced at roughly $30,000. But if you can get past these flaws in its design and performance, what you will have is a fuel-savvy subcompact SUV. It uses a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine paired with electric motors under its hood, and their combined effort makes up to 196 horsepower. And being the bigger brother of the original Corolla, much of its DNA came from the popular sedan, but this time it drives with the versatility of an actual SUV. EPA has already published realistic estimates on the Corolla's hybrid fuel efficiency. It gives better gas savings when you drive it around towns. 45 miles per gallon on and around cities isn't that small. Meanwhile, if you are going to drive this on freeways, it should be able to achieve 38 miles per gallon. Of course, real-world tests would give lower results, but the difference wouldn't be that substantial. What makes this SUV fuel efficient? It's small and light, obviously. Its engine doesn't need to rev up every time you switch it on and step on its pedal. Toyota is also known for making good powertrains, and the one equipped in the Corolla Cross Hybrid is not an exception. It easily switches from gas to electric so that no excess fuel is lost. 2024 Lexus UX Hybrid. The 2024 Lexus UX Hybrid doesn't only offer stellar reliability, just like its Toyota cousins. One way or another, this is one of the most fuel-efficient SUVs you can get right now. With a base price of $36,600, this thing is the smallest SUV under the Lexus fleet, but features an attractive interior and frisky driving demeanor. In fact, it's difficult to distinguish the Lexus UX as an SUV, as for some people, it's just a well-stretched hatchback. But hey, it drives nice and fresh, so I can't complain about it. Plus, this hybrid ride excels in giving its drivers lots of savings on fuel. The 181 horsepower 4-cylinder hybrid powertrain should give you 43 miles per gallon when driving around town and 41 miles per gallon when cruising the interstate. But hey, Make sure that you get its front-wheel drive to get the most fuel savings. If you pick its all-wheel drive, these numbers slip to 41 miles per gallon on city roads and 38 miles per gallon on highways. This efficiency displayed by the Lexus UX Hybrid is achieved through its refined hybrid powertrain, which seamlessly switches between the gasoline engine and electric motor to minimize fuel consumption. The switch is smooth as butter, and that also makes the engine impervious to reliability problems. That should also help you save money on unnecessary repairs and expensive replacements. And yeah, the lightweight design, aerodynamic shape, and regenerative braking system of the Lexus UX Hybrid contribute to its appeal to frugal buyers. 2024 KIA Sportage Hybrid. Another hybrid SUV with an awesome fuel economy is the KIA Sportage Hybrid, specifically its 2024 model year. What this compact SUV promises is a blend of fuel efficiency and stylish design ethos that would certainly appeal to modern drivers. Its interior is appropriately roomy, both for its passengers and their cargo, and it's also appointed with fresh but not so confusing tech. The front drive setup of the KIA Sportage Hybrid offers the most savings on fuel. It achieves 42 miles per gallon on city roads and 44 miles per gallon on highways, according to EPA estimates. This is the best that the Sportage can offer, as its all-wheel drive model cuts the savings significantly. Based on real-world tests, the all-wheel drive Sportage Hybrid only has a combined fuel economy of 33 miles per gallon, which is quite underwhelming. So yes, you should only get the front-drive Sportage Hybrid if you don't want to frequently visit your local gas stations. Meanwhile, its all-electric range is about 34 miles before the gas engine starts to kick in. Similar to the SUVs here, this one features regenerative braking, which is essential in capturing energy normally lost during braking to recharge the battery. The advanced hybrid powertrain of the 2024 Sportage Hybrid is perhaps the biggest driving force behind its excellent fuel economy. It balances the use of the 226 horsepower, 1.6-liter, inline-4 engine and an electric motor to optimize its gas consumption. I also deem this SUV to be light and aerodynamic, and these qualities obviously help the car save as much fuel as possible. 2024 KIA NIRO Hybrid. Now its second generation, the 2024 KIA NIRO, ranks first when it comes to fuel-efficient SUVs. Well, this isn't a surprise, as this car was really designed to become a savvy gas saver without being too expensive. Its base price is $28,000, which is attractive for its quality and value propositions. This one, according to EPA estimates, can achieve 53 miles per gallon in cities and 54 miles per gallon on highways. But these figures are only for its base LX trim. Regardless, this makes it one of the most fuel-efficient hybrid SUVs on the market today. The 2024 Niro was able to achieve this feat by having a lightweight architecture and, at the same time, a well-tuned 139 horsepower, 1.6-liter four-cylinder engine, which is married to an electric motor. I also think that its regenerative braking system helps conserve Niro some gas during drives. While I'm aware that the 2024 Niro isn't the most aerodynamic SUV out there, it is still factory designed to be less susceptible to drag. Minimal drag means less work for the engine to keep the SUV driving in any condition. I was able to drive a 2024 Niro, and I can say that its ride is relatively smooth, while its handling isn't too quirky for new drivers. It's easy to recommend this hybrid SUV for those who regularly partake in urban commutes and longer trips. And that completes this list. Thanks for sticking to the end. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and share buttons. I know it's a chore, but it helps the channel a lot. Until next time, drive safely.